here comes the giggly girls. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game number 10 for JV Lady Bears playing against Saginaw JV. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First pitch of the game. And it's going to start off with ball one on number 4 out there. Starting in the lead spot for Saginaw. Try to line out your defense here as we go. I don't know all the girls just yet. There's a pitch down the pipe for strike one looking. Bring the count 1 ball and 1 strike. I know we got number 12, Jaden, behind the dish. That is number 27, Josie, starting in the circle for the Brewer Lady Bears. Looks like number 19, McKenna, over there at third base. Number 1, Juliana Castorino, over at... Let's see, that is number 10, Gianna, over at first base. Number 20, Eliana, over at second. And number 4 has the count back full. Looks like 0-0, Gianna over there in center field. Number 25, I believe. And she's going to draw the walk. I believe that is Claire Dubak, number 25 over there in left field. All I don't have is right field. Can't see the number.
0.
Number 0, Julia, over in right field. Great assistance here from number 16, Cosette. Oh, that's high and tight inside. Number 7 here, hitting in the 2 spot, has a runner at first.
Grandma's just the rarest one. Sure.
It's one of those hard things to say no to.
Down low, ball 2. There's one that finds the zone. Strike one, looking, bring the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Jessica, welcome to the stream. Beautiful weather today. Great softball weather. 76 degrees. Hardly any wind. There's a throw down to second. Oh, it gets past Juliana over there, and she will be safe for a stolen base. But the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. With a runner in scoring position now over at second. Saginaw coming in to Brewer, hoping to make a show. Swing and a miss! Strike 3, and that will be out. Number 1. Is 2 balls and... All right, make sure we got the audio going. Sounds nice and crisp. 5 viewers on the stream. It is sunny. The wind slightly blowing 8 to 5 miles an hour, maybe. From home plate to right center, left center at times. Did not catch the number of this batter here. She's got 1 out on her and took a strike 1 looking. And she's going to get the free base there. This is number, can't tell, got a hair over it, so 8 maybe. Yeah, we're going to go with 8. And she is going to be hit by pitch. And we'll limp on down to first base and walk it off there. 9. Thank you very much. Number 9 is the hit by pitch batter. Oh, number 9 in the box.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's 8 over at first. All right. She's got runners at first and second with 1 out.
I guess I'll be back because Avery's fat and needs me to walk with her to the concessions.
And that's going to be a wild pitch, and that will move the runners. And Saginaw now has 2 runners. There's one on the inside edge. Strike 1 looking. 1 ball and 1 strike's the count. And And down low inside. There's a good stop by Jaden there. Brings it 2 balls and 1 strike. High outside, heading the count now. Number 9 is 3 balls and 1 strike. Josie's going to have to find the zone here and not risk loading the bases on a walk. Put it on the tee. Trust her defense here. Josie there. No, just making sure, taking a look at the ball. And that's down inside, ball 4, and that will load the bases. As a reminder, these are hour-and-a-half games, 4-run per half limit. This is number 12, hitting in the 5 spot. She's got the bases loaded with 1 out. Any bases and out at this point, showing bunt right down the pipe on the outside edge, and that'll be strike 1 looking. And takes a chop at it, fouls it back, strike 2. Well, outside there for ball 2 is going to even up that count, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Bases still loaded. Only 1 out. Josie and her defense trying to work their way out of this inning here, and that's going to be down low for ball 3. You got to put it on a tee here or close to it. Either look for a strike or put the ball into play and trust your defense. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 2. Next batter, I think, is number 5 coming up the box. Hitting in the 6th spot. Bases are still loaded, but she got 2 outs on her. That'll be down low inside, ball 1. This is batter number 13. That's a high outside, ball 2. There's one in the zone, swing and a miss, strike 1. That is pitch number 25 so far for Josie out there. Number 27 in the circle for the Brewer Lady Bears JV team. Ooh, he's going to call strike 2 on the bottom left-hand corner there. She hits the corner. It's going to even up that count, 2-2. With 2 outs, bases are loaded. And a swing and a miss, strike 3, and they get out of trouble with the bases loaded. Saginaw leaves 3 stranded. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning. We'll see if the Brewer Lady Bears varsity can put up some offense here, which they've been doing pretty much week in, week out, other than Aledo. But they're not the only ones. The varsity teams struggled a little bit as well. I think the JV and varsity is it's the only games they have not scored runs in is against Aledo, home and away. Thankfully, we've gotten those 2 games out of the way, and both teams looking to finish strong with perhaps a 9-3 record for varsity. I don't want to talk too soon. Maybe 9-2 for the JV team. Still got 3 games behind us, or ahead of us, should I say. We've got Granbury Friday. 2 games, actually, yeah. I'm thinking of today. So Granbury Friday away. And then Azle Tuesday. And then depending on how those go is depending on how playoffs will work out. All right, looks like number 00, Gianna, is going to be leading things off. Followed up by number 25, Claire Duvac, hitting in the 2 spot. Looks like number 8 out there is going to be the starting pitcher for the Saginaw JV team. Ben, welcome to the stream, sir. Well, if that's any indication, looks like we might be seeing 4 runs per half. I know it's kind of a little bit of a struggle for JV teams to pick up decent pitching, but the Brewer Lady Bears have been fortunate enough. They've got 2 or 3 decent pitchers over there in the dugout that can take on the role at any time, any day. And we have some from the middle school coming up from the pipeline. That's going to strengthen both teams. Really looking forward to the 25-26 season as well. Here we go. Brewer Lady Bears JV on offense. Number 00, Gianna, up in the box, leading things off. And she'll see ball 1 there. Now, we do like decent pitching. We like a pitcher to get it over the plate because we like to hit the ball. Now, there's one. And he's going to call ball 2 on it. That looked pretty close. Even good enough to hit. High outside, ball 3. Gianna heading the count now. Oh, he called that a strike? Okay. He called that one strike 1, ladies and gentlemen. I'd have figured the one before that was the strike and not this one. It is what it is. There's a high one. That'll be ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Didn't know who he was waving at. 3-1. Outside. Ball 4, and Gianna will get the free walk. That'll bring up number 25, Claire. She's got a runner at first, no outs. And she's there for ball 2. Drop in front of her there for ball 3. Catherine, welcome to the stream. It's up high for ball 4, and Claire will draw the walk. And it's going to bring up number 16, Ileana. Runners on the corners. No outs. And it'll be high up there. Claire's going to take second base with no throwdown. that'll be ball 2. Oh, a little misthrow there. Here comes Gianna coming from third, taking advantage of the error. And that'll put the Bears on the board, and that'll move clear over to third. That'll be 2 balls and no strikes now on Ileana. Runner at third scoring position. Outside ball 3. And that's going to get away from her. But she slips on in there. Add another run to their score. 2 balls and no strikes. Three balls and no strikes. Nobody on now. Both runners come in via errors and wild pitch. Down low, and she will draw the walk. And that'll bring up the big bat. Oh, they're sleeping out there. She catches them sleeping. They don't get the throw in time over at second. And she'll be over there safely at second. Ileana will. That'll bring up the big bat. Number 10, Gianna coming up in the box. Got a runner in scoring position. She could definitely close the inning down with one swing of the bat here. And she'll start off with ball 1. Oh, that was a good pitch to hit, yeah. Catcher just didn't take care of it. Surprised she didn't swing on that one. Brings the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Ileana moves over to third on the wild pitch. There's a shot. Finds one, takes a stab at it. Gets past center fielder. Brings home Ileana from third. And she's going to go ahead and cruise on over to third. She'll be in there with a... We're going to say... I'll give her a double. All right. That's better than a single. Because that was an error out there in center field. So I'll give her the double, and then we'll write down an E8 on making it to third. How's that? Just to be fair for everybody. All right, number 27, Josie up in the box. Fouls that one off to the right side for strike 1. That did bring home Ileana from third, and they take a 3-0 lead now. Gianna over at third base. A potential 4-run half-inning ending there. Up high for ball 1. Billy, welcome to the stream, sir. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I see we got 8 viewers on the stream. Appreciate you hopping on, showing the love and support. Smash that like button. 2 balls and 1 strike to count now. Well, that's a good pitch to hit right there. Drops in there. She takes a swing at it. Misses it for strike 2. It's going to even up that count, 2-2. Outside, ball 3. She brings it back to a full count, 3-2. And that'll be ball 4, and she will get a free base. And that's going to bring up number 19, McKenna Oltrogi. Did I pronounce that right, Catherine? Oltrogi or Oltrogi? I think it's the first one. I never hardly say it because I never know if I'm going to get it right or not. And she'll take ball one. Catcher stays in front of it just enough to keep Gianna over there. But Josie's going to take advantage and move on to second. The first one. Awesome. Okay. Oh, okay. That must have dropped right there in front. She stays patient. She's got 2 balls on her now with no strikes. Runner in score position at second, third. She just needs the 1 at third in the inning. And that'll be ball 3. And way up high, Gianna's just going to say, I'm coming home. The 4th run on the wild pitch. And that'll do it. We'll mark McKenna down for a walk. And we'll head to the top of the second inning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in about 30-45 seconds. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, back at the action, leading off for the Saginaw JV. Going to be number 16, hitting the 7th spot. Brewer Lady Bears JV leading 4-0. And coach says, get rid of the bucket or sit on it. She elects to sit on it. And that's going to be down low, starting off with ball 1 there. And that will be ball 2. And that will be ball 3. 3 balls in a row here. 3 balls and no strikes on number 16 out there, leading off for Saginaw. And he's going to call strike one on the bottom left-hand corner. I forgot to get out of the inning. And that will be ball 4, and Saginaw has a leadoff runner on base. This will bring up number 11 hitting in the 8th spot. She has a runner at first. No outs. And good stop by Jaden there. That one took a hop. And that'll be ball 1. Just a little bit outside for ball 2. And be way outside for ball 3. Josie having a little bit of an off day here. I've seen her pitch much better than this. There's one that finds the zone. Brings it to a 3-ball and 1 strike count. And that'll be down low for ball 4. This is going to bring up number 18, hitting in the 9 spot here. Has runners at first and second. No outs. Saginaw looking to put some runs up on the board here. Down low, ball 1. And that'll be down low inside, ball 2. And we'll get a little conference in the circle here from the defense, excuse me. Kind of slow things down just a little bit. I do see some action, I think. No action in the bullpen as of yet. That is a varsity player over there. Got a big tree. We need to cut that tree down, Mr. Wright.
Which one?
The one behind the dugout.
Oh.
So we can report if there's anybody in the bullpen warming up. Wild pitch there. Nobody takes advantage of it and runs on it. Everybody stays put.
In my view, I don't see anybody.
Oh, I didn't think so either.
But then next year, they might go back to this day.
Yeah, right. 3 balls and no strikes here. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. I think that's all she has to do is put it close, and she'll start getting these Saginaw players to start swinging. Oh, that's behind her, hit by a pitch, and that's going to load the bases. And we are going to see a pitching change, ladies and gentlemen. That'll do it for number 27, Josie. Struggling just a little bit with the control there. And we're going to see a new pitcher going into the top of the order for Saginaw here. Number 18, Layla Oltrogi coming in now. Take over in relief here in the top of the 2nd inning. There's, well, I try to keep the sun off of it. That is called the eclipse mount. Usually it's great against chain link, but notice my phone getting a little warm with the sun beaming down from the west, so I figured I'd give it a, it's got a little fan on it. I like it, thank you. All right, rotating to the top of the order, number 4 coming up the box. She's 0 for 0, walked her first time up. Leaves the bat out there on a bunt attempt, and that will be strike 1. Saginaw going to see a different kind of pitching now, a little bit more velocity, a little bit more control here. But don't take nothing away from Josie. Like I said, I've seen her pitch a lot better than that in times past. You come out here and pitch, my own daughter knows just as well. Sometimes you got it, sometimes you don't. That's down low. That brings in 2 balls and 1 strikes to count. I can count many times number 16's been out there in the circle and being pulled in the first inning, matter of fact. There's a good pitch right down the pipe. Strike 2. That's going to even up that count. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That will be out number 1. I will notate that Josie did have 3 strikeouts in her start. Here's number 7 hitting in the 2 spot. 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her first time up back in the first. She fouls that one to the right side. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Oh, there's a shot over there, short. She's going to go ahead and come home with it and get the force for out, number 2. Good heads-up play by Juliana over there at shortstop. And number 7 will reach on the fielder's choice there. This is number 8. Hitting in the 3 spot. Hit by pitch her first time up, actually, back in the first. She swings and misses at that one. Strike 1. Bases are still loaded with 2 outs. Pops her up. And McKenna comes up and gets a glove on it for out number 3, and they get out of trouble. We'll head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Brewer Lady Bears leading 4-0.
The girl, they'll have her on every once in a while. She looks like.
Oh, yeah, straight up.
Yes. And it finally came up.
All right, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Give it about
save all the room for backseat like
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Leading off, hitting in the 7th spot, number 12, Jaden Beavers coming up in the box. Brewer Lady Bears leading 4-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. There's a good pitch. Yeah, she's going to put one there. No man's land over on the left side. She'll be in there for a single, leading off. Oh, she's going to go ahead and take 2nd. And she's going to go ahead and take 3rd. Are they going to send her? Nope, she'll put it there. So, oh no, now we got interference and she'll come on home. That's going to be a fun one to score. So we'll scratch her down for a generous double there. And she makes it over to 3rd on an error, which is, we'll call it an E7. Then she makes it home. We'll call it an E4. All right, but it was a nice aggressive first swing at bat. Here we go, number 28, Julia Esquivel. And the lineup is not correct for some reason. There we go. And she starts things off with strike one, 1 ball, and 1 strike. Ball 2. Oh, takes a swing at it and then drives one out there in left field. Gets between the fielder's legs. Takes a bad hop and rolls all the way to the foul pole. He's going to go ahead and send her. Gunther is. She's going to send her home, and she'll be in there with an in-the-park home run. We'll be generous on that one. Technically, it did go through the left fielder's legs, so we could have called it an error. Up to bat now, number 20. Allie coming up. Takes ball 1 up high. No runners on. For 6-0. Takes ball 2 up high there. And that will be ball 3. And that is going to be a high up there for ball 4, and she will draw the walk. She's going to go ahead and take 2nd. Might as well. Saginaw defense out there seems to be sleeping a little bit. And this will bring up Juliana Castorino hitting in the 10 spot. They are batting 10 today. I have seen that from time to time from other teams, batting 10. So I assume it's perfectly legal. Yeah, to be down low outside, ball 1. Oh, caught him sleeping again. She's going to take advantage of that. 3rd, Allie is. Oh, write her down in the book for a stolen base. 1 ball, no strikes on Juliana with a runner at third in scoring position. Just a little bit outside, ball 2. And that's going to be high for ball 3. Excuse me. And that will be ball safely. So they caught him sleeping. Juliana takes second. We're going to catch him sleeping again. Oh my gosh. Oh man. That is 4. All right, you saw it here, folks. They caught him sleeping. Juliana takes second on a stolen base. They throw down to second, an overthrow. Runner comes home from third. Catcher's halfway up the line on the third base side. So Gunther says, hey, go ahead and take home. And the throw error from the pitcher. And we'll punch in 3 outs there on sideline, call it a day. And that'll do it for that half inning. We'll go into the top of the third. Brewer Lady Bears JV leading 8-0 now over the Saginaw Rough Riders, I believe it is. JV team. All right, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, to the action in about 30 seconds. Wow, this is hard to watch. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back at the action. Top of the 4th inning. Number 4 coming up in the box. She is 0 for 0. Walked her first time up. Takes the swing and a miss. Strike 1 from Layla out there in the circle. And that'll be outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strikes the count. We're about 40 minutes into the game. Plenty of time left. High outside, ball 2. And chips that one there to second. And that is number 7 out there. Abby getting some time in. Coming in at second base. Number 12 up in the box here, 0 for 1. Struck out her first time up back in the first. Swing and a miss on that one there. And strike 2 on that one. Behind the count now, 0-2. Has 1 out on her. And strike 3 looking. That'll be out number 2. Layla's second strikeout of the game. This is going to bring up number 13. Getting in the 6th spot. Takes ball 1 up high inside. 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her first time up back in the first. And here's a little chop there to third. Josie over to first for out number 3. That is number 15 over there at first base. So that was to Josie. to number 15, Ava Jolly over at first for out number 3.
Grab that bag.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pitches all it took for Layla and her defense on that half inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th.
He's saying what you said.
And we'll see if Saginaw, see if their defense can wake up a little bit, be a little bit more competitive here. Because the Brewer Lady Bears have definitely been taking advantage of it. All right, with the defensive changes, we'll keep an eye on the lineup. I'm sure at this point, Coach Gunther will start bringing in pinch hitters. Because we will be rotating to the top of the lineup, and I did believe I saw number 1. No, who did I see? I did see a different batter in the warm-up circle. She'll be leading things off here. No, correction. 18, Layla. Excuse me. And she puts one over in left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. She'll be in there with a single. Oh, she's going to try to push it and keeps her in there. She's in there for a single. Catches Saginaw sleeping again. And makes it to second. All right, now this is number 11, McKenzie, coming up in the box. And ball 1 down low, gets away from the catcher. That's going to allow Layla there to move on over to third. That'll be up high, ball 2. 1, 2, 3. 2 balls and no strikes. Runner 60 feet away over at third. Up high, ball 3. And down low, and she will draw the walk. Layla over there eyeing the pitcher and the catcher. Maybe trying to take advantage of them sleeping again, but they're a little bit awake now. All right, this is going to bring up number 16, Ileana, hitting in the 3 spot, 0 for 0. Walked her first time up back in the first. She got runners on the corners at first and third with no outs. And it'll be up high. McKenzie will take second on the stolen base. No throwdown. And it'll be outside, ball 2. For any parents that are watching the stream, oh, wow, it gets past the pitcher there. And the runner comes home. And the runner advances over to third base. Now they increase their score 9-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Runner at third. No outs. Up high, ball 3. And that'll roll down ball 4. She'll have herself a free base. And she thought about throwing a second. She almost did. But she thought better of it. All right. We do have a pinch hitter coming in now. Number 15, Ava Jolly, coming in. Replacing Gianna in the 4 spot. She's got 2 runners in scoring position at second, third. And she'll start off with the ball 1. Way up high, wild pitch. That will bring the runner home from third. And they'll add another one to the score. That moves Ileana over to third. 2 balls and no strikes now on Ava. They increase their score now 10-0. Up high inside. Boy, that came close to hitting her on that one. That'll be ball 3. Three-0 pitch, runner at third, no outs. Oh, does that one fall in? No, it doesn't. She'll draw the walk. It looked like that was pretty close. All right, another pinch hitter, number 6, coming up in the box. This is Peyton Lucas coming up in the box, getting her shot. She's got runners on the corners. Nobody out. But she's got the ending runs on first and third. She'll take ball 1. And Ava will steal the base over there. So sideline does have a button. We can record highlights for stolen bases, but I usually don't unless it's actually being a throwdown and they beat out the throw. And you know, I just don't think that these stolen bases really quantify a highlight, to be honest with you. So if you're ever wondering, sometimes we will highlight the stolen bases that you will get in your phone number text. But for all intent and purposes, they're just catching Saginaw sleeping here. And it looks like the Brewer Lady Bears will cruise to an easy win today. We're 10 minutes from creeping up on the hour mark. Peyton, number 6, hitting in the 5 spot, ahead in the count, 3 balls and no strikes with 2 runners in scoring position. Oh, there's a good one to hit. Pops her up. Can somebody get a glove on it? No, they cannot. That brings home Ileana from third, and Peyton will cruise over to second. And unfortunately, we'll have to scratch that down as an E1 there. And Ava over there at third, representing the ending run. This is number 19, McKenna, up in the box. 0 for 0, walked her first time up back in the first. She's got runners at second and third. And there's a wild pitch, and here she comes. And she will be safe, and that will do it. We'll mark ball 1. Wild pitch coming home from third. Peyton moves to third. And McKenna will have to come back and finish her at bat in the 4th. I'm going to punch in 3 outs there to end the inning. No, she did not. And that'll do it. The Brewer Lady Bears leading 12-0 over the Saginaw Rough Riders. Saginaw JV having a rough get-go here. I'm sure we'll see a bit of a better show here from their varsity team. A little bit more competition. But we'll be back in about 15-30 seconds. We'll be right back. Amber, welcome to the stream. Alrighty, that didn't take long, did it? So leading off, going to be number 16, hitting in the 7th spot. 0 for 0. She walked her first time up. She'll start things off with ball 1 there. And I swing and a miss. Strike 1. Up high and outside, ball 2. If any of you folks can make the varsity game, it is youth night tonight. And we do have the varsity girls set up on tables for autographs. And he's going to call a strike 1 at the knees. That'll even up the count, 2-2. Should be a packed house here this evening. Varsity girls will come out around 6:30, start signing autographs. Then around 6:45, we'll have youth night with youth ball players coming out, getting introduced and recognized. Oh, there's a good pitch right down the pipe. Strike 3 swinging for out, number 1. It's going to bring up number 11, hitting in the 8th spot. 0 for 0, walked her first time up, back in the 2nd. 1 out on her. And it's inside. She backs off. That'll be ball 1. Oh, that was a good pitch. Thank you. Yeah. Strike 1. Looking. Fell right in the zone there. That was a good pitch. And that'll be ball 2. Layla should come right at this one here. Looks like this girl is backing out every pitch. A little apprehensive about being in the box, it seems like. Strike 2 looking. Bless their hearts. I mean, I guess some of these girls haven't played much or at all. It takes a swing at it, fouls it off though. Gets a piece of it. Way to battle, the dugout says. Yeah, that's a strike 3 looking. You gotta stay in the box, kid. All right, number 18 coming up with the box, hitting in the 9th spot. 0 for 0, hit by a pitch. Her first time up, back in the 2nd. 2 outs on her. No runners on. And that's all. Ball 1 outside. 25 pitches now for number 18, Layla. Out there in the circle for the Brewer Lady Bears JV. That'll be down low for ball 2. There's one down the pipe. Little dribbler back to Layla. Fires over to first for out, number 3. And that will do it there. All right. 1, 2, 3. Saginaw goes down. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. For the Brewer Lady Bears with a commanding 12-0 lead over Saginaw Rough Riders. And you can pretty much tell the outcome of this game. We do have a pitching change here for Saginaw.
How do you say Kira's name?
Kira.
Kira. Yeah, because I think you were saying Kira. So
we got number 13 coming in for relief for number 8. Number 8 pitching 57 pitches. Leading off is going to be number 19, McKenna. Charlotte Webb out there giving out the boomsticks. Wanting to make some noise tonight.
Biscuit. Don't say I don't like it. That's a teenage $7 purse on this.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Number 19, McKenna gets a piece of that one, fouls it over. Out of play, strike one.
Forget the day is coming. It's coming now. I've got that exact same light from TV.
And that'll be high outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. And yeah, that one just skirted the outside of the zone. That'll be strike 2 looking. McKenna sitting on a 1 ball, 2 strike count now.
He's still charging.
Man, that's a wild pitch, bringing the count even, 2-2.
What you do? Sun drop?
Down low, brings the count back full, 3-2. Outside, and she will draw the walk, and the Lady Bears will have themselves a leadoff runner. Going to go ahead and take advantage of the overthrow there. She'll be in there second on the stolen base. All right, pinch hitter now coming in, number 2, Reagan. Coming in for number 12, Jaden, hitting in the 7th spot. Got a runner at second. That was a good pitch to hit. Fouls it over the right side. Strike 1. Up high outside. And McKenna will be in there on a stolen base to third. That one gets her in the leg, but she's okay. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner in scoring position now at third. And we've just passed the hour mark, ladies and gentlemen. Down in the ground for ball 2. Up high. That's a good stop there. Got a glove on it. Keeps McKenna over there at third. 3 balls and 1 strike now on number 2, Reagan. High inside, ball 4. Reagan will draw the walk. We have another pinch hitter coming in, number 26, Autumn Webb. Hit in the 8th spot. I'm going to get her a shot here with runners on the corners. Oh, right above her helmet. No throw down to second. Reagan's going to take second on the stolen base. They do not throw down. They keep McKenna over there at third. That will be ball 1. A little equipment check here from the catcher. Oh, got to tie the shoestrings. All right, runners in scoring position, second, third, no outs. Right down the pipe, strike 1 looking. Yeah, takes a chop at it over the third baseman's head. That'll bring home 1 run. Gunther's going to go ahead and send her. And she'll be in there safe at second for a double, 2 RBIs. Extending their lead now, 14-0. This is number 7 up in the box. Little chipper over there. They can't make the throw at first. Autumn comes home from second. And that is number 7, Abby. Brings Autumn home from second. Makes it all the way to third. We're going to have to scratch her down, reaching on an error. And it looks like that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Time has expired. And the Lady Bears come out victorious, 14-0. Not much action on the Saginaw side, but that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you coming out for the first game. We'll be back here in about an hour for the varsity game, so fireworks should be abundant. We'll be right back, so get yourself some dinner or a snack. And we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Yes, I do.
My back hurts, but I can't help it.